Hello viewers, and welcome to my Symphonia Let's Play. This is a special Let's Play for me, also my first complete one, because, well, I love this game. Because, well, it all started way back in my days of a teenager. It was one hot summer, and I looked into a magazine of Nintendo Power, and there it was, Tales of Symphonia. The second I saw it, I knew I wanted to play this game, because, well, it looked good. So, I guess about a year later, the next summer actually, somebody bought the game for me, and I've been playing the game since. That said, this game holds a lot of nostalgic value for me. Furthermore, I want to clarify that this Let's Play will be 100% memory. I will be using no strategy guide, I won't look up anything on Wiki or anything like that. It's strict memory, so hopefully it'll be a lot more entertaining that way. That said, some information may not be 100% accurate because I'm nowhere near as hardcore with this game as I was back when I first played it. So just keep that in mind. In my time of playing Tales, I eventually moved on to other games once I realized that it was a series. So I played Abyss, I played Iselia, I played Eternia, Destiny, and Graces. And although those are all really good games, especially Eternia, they're all great games. But this game holds a lot of special value for me. You know, I remember getting Tales of the Abyss Christmas of, what was it, 96? And I played it mind blown at like how much better it was gameplay wise. It was a huge step in the right direction because free runs, like, why not have free run? And Vesperia was a huge step forward, creating a whole bunch of new elements and whatnot. And then I went backwards and played Eternia, which was also extremely good. And then I played Graces, which, well, speaks for itself. Also, shouts to Graces F coming out in America. I'm going to get it. So now we're here at the title screen. Here, I'm going to start a new game plus, and the reason for that is so I can get a whole bunch of bonuses that'll make this Let's Play a lot smoother. Instead of starting just a raw new game and just running around the place trying to get money and whatnot, or trying to level up or whatnot, and this will just save a lot of trouble. So I'm just going to load this right here. Congratulations on completing the game. You're now going to get a variety of such features using grade, completed, great earnings, next game, yada yada. So basically what that's saying is I can use my grade to buy all these nice things. Just look at it. Oh yeah. Well, I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna get. EX skills. I'm gonna get skills. I don't worry about gems right now. I don't need affection. I want to get memory circles because they're a bitch to get sometimes. Intention. No need. 30 items drains your money, even more so. Money's tight in this game. Gold. I'm gonna stack it to the ceiling. Recipes. I'm gonna get that. No need to try to find those again. Cooking ability, why not? Titles, hell yeah. I'm not gonna work for getting these titles. I already got quite a few of them. Figurines, don't care about that. Don't care about monsters list because it looks like a dick. World map, I'll get it. Why not? Mini games, battle info, definitely. Tech usage, definitely. It'll actually help you learn text easier. Grade, since I can't afford 10 times EXP. Combos, because I can't afford 10 times EXP, and what else? Okay, minimum HP, because, well, it's no fun if I don't die a little, or a lot, depending on what happens. And, I wonder if that's all. Yeah, you know what? I think this is good. I don't think I can afford anything else that I normally would want anyway, so let's go for it. Yeah. They don't make loading types like those anymore.
Once
upon a time, there existed a giant tree which was the source of mana. A war, however, caused this tree to wither away, and the hero's life was sacrificed in order to take its place. Grieving over the loss, the goddess disappeared unto the heavens. The goddess left the angels with this edict. You must wake me, for if I should sleep, the world shall be destroyed. I love these scenes right here. Like the CG, it was like back then, it was like really fucking awesome. Especially when talking about RPGs, it was like really cool the way they went into the village. I do definitely like that. This game's awesome. So awesome. I love it so much. Multiplayer sucks, but I love it. Well, Lloyd Irving, come forth.
Lloyd Irving, wake up. Lloyd!
Yeah. Lloyd is a boy full of heart, more so than brain. Adopted by Dirk the Dwarf, he learned the ways of them, including craftsmanship and the infamous Dwarven vows. Throughout the story, he goes on half-brained quests to obtain a favorable outcome for everyone involved. But on the flip side, Lloyd has a bit of a bipolar attitude toward enemies, one notable one being his vow to kill all of the Desians, which is quite outrageous to in a sense promise genocide. Despite his simple ways of thinking, he understands the down-to-earth facts of life and carries them on his shoulders. Lloyd's strong points is simple, raw offense and mobility. He's easily the strongest and fastest character in your party as far as overall damage per combo. His attacks are fast as well. Although very valuable, he's not perfect, as Lloyd has a few weak points that hurts him more than one would expect. For one, his attacks are very linear, and focus more on attacking one enemy than a surrounding horde. You wouldn't think it, but other characters can provide better crowd control than Lloyd. He doesn't fare too well on his own versus multiple opponents unless you spam a certain move and pray. His techs also use up quite a bit of TP. You'll find yourself running out of TP with Lloyd faster than anybody else. That said, moderation is required to keep yourself charged for longer because, let's face it, you're going to run out of TP eventually anyway without some replenishing item or events. In my humble opinion, Lloyd is way better as a tech type in Strike, aside from preferring Fierce Demon Fang and Demonic Circle over Double Demon Fang and Demonic Cast respectively. The reason for this is his ability to continue a good combo. Lloyd has many attacks that knocks an enemy back or downs them. He gains more of these as a Strike type, ruining combo ability. Simply put, when you knock an enemy down, they become invulnerable for a short period of time and the damage done is fractional, forcing you on the defense. Plus, moves like Super Sonic Thrust and Sonic Soaring will ruin some combos. I know that Strike type offers damage over combo ability, but more hits equates to faster gain of the unit's attack gauge, which increases damage and combo ability, which is of further importance if you're working on the combo bonus system after game completion. Also, when combined with Compound EX skill Skye attack, his combo ability and mobility is increased greatly, now being able to use certain attacks in the air, which gives Omega Tempest use, making it possible to go directly into Rising Falcon. Yep, there he is.
How do you manage to sleep standing?
It's a good question.
Oh, Professor Rain, is class over?
Yeah, spoiler alert, Lloyd's kind of an idiot.
Never mind. Let's have someone else answer the question. Genus, how about you?
Yes, Rain. Mythos, the hero, brought about the end of the ancient war in the holy ground of Karlon.
Pay attention to this, because this is actually really important to the story. Like, the whole lore of the hero Mythos actually unravels and reveals the real truth about itself later in the game. And it's really interesting how it turned out that way.
Last time, remember? When the seal weakens, the Desians reappear, just like they have now.
Yeah, I knew that. I just forgot.
Today is the day of prophecy. It is a very important day, which the Chosen of Mana will receive an oracle from the goddess Martel. Now, Chosen One, Colette.
Yes, ma'am?
Tell us about the journey of world regeneration.
It is a journey to seal the
away
Desians.
Well,
Upon
the
passing
Desians,
trials of the goddess Martel,
the funny thing about
the
them,
summoned spirits that protect
they
the world
live in
awaken,
these human
and mana is
ranches.
restored.
And
Correct.
you don't really know what
I
a human
suppose we
wrench
should
is
expect the
until
Chosen
much later in the
herself to know the
game.
answer to that one.
And
Mana
when
depletion is the
you
cause
realize
of
what
the
it is, you
current
go, okay, it makes a lot
conditions
more
in
sense,
trial.
because for a while in the
It
game,
is said that this
you just
occurs
see
because
these
the
assholes
Desians
just
consume
torturing
vast
people
amounts of
for the
mana
sole
in their
purpose of
human
torturing
wrenches.
people. It's kind of stupid. But yeah, the Zions are assholes. They're bad guys. You know, kill all
The
bad guys.
Chosen's journey has two purposes: to revive mana, as well as defeat the Desians. Now, for the next question.
What was that?
That wasn't the next question.
Settle down. It would seem that the time for the Oracle has come. I will go and check on the chapel. Everyone stay here and study on your own. Understood?
Professor, I'll go with you.
No, Colette. If it is the Oracle, the priests will come here for you. Wait here with everyone else.
Rain got ulterior
Yes, sir.
motives. I'll explain them later. They're actually pretty weird and funny. Well, let's boot up our menu. We got our text. It shows you the moves you have, the ways you could use them. You got manual, semi-auto, and auto. I run on manual because I'm hardcore like that. You got items of different types, including weapons, armor, accessories, food, stuff like that. You got EX skills, which I imported recently. Here's my EX skills setup. I got Skye combo, personal, sharp eye, and ability plus, and plus compound, rebound, and Skye attack, which is really good because they work well with each other. You can use certain techs in midair, and if you're knocked back, you can recover and then use certain techs in midair. It's actually pretty badass. So, yep. And ability plus is my favorite because you can use one tech and then another, but they have to be level 1s. You got your equipment, your stats, and well, when you're talking about your strategy, I don't usually do much for it, but I do use it from time to time. It helps a lot sometimes. So I'm just going to set that right now whenever I'm not using Lloyd. Got your status, which pretty much you get to select your titles and whatnot. It's actually pretty nice. The reason for titles is that it increases certain aptitudes. This one actually changes the costume, but it doesn't increase any aptitudes. Now when I say that, what I mean is when you level up, it increases certain stats better than it would normally, which is really good. You know, in case you want a lot of TP, you pick that, and you know, TP or accuracy, TP strength and accuracy. It's all really good, but there are some titles that are just like better than all others, of course. So Sword of Swords, turn Lloyd into a monster. Well, he's already going to be one. And your cooking, I imported all these. I have every recipe except the one. I don't know where it is. I don't remember where it is, but I don't know. I'm not really going to care about that right now. Then you have your system and your synopsis, which you can't pick right now because it's story related. You can go to customize. You can pick all these little fine things. I'm going to go on hard mode because, well, I'm not going to get tortured in Mania. Hard is enough because that's how I roll. You got your window. You can pick through 3 types. So then you got your window background. You can choose through, what's that, 6 types. And, well, it speaks for itself. You got window color, window volume settings, battle controls, voiceover, skit titles, movie subtitles, and battle auto zoom, rumble features, and screen adjust. Then you can cancel all of it and just, well, go to default settings. You can change the text speed from 0 to 9. I don't know. I don't really know why any normal person would have it past 3. 9 displays it really slow. I guess Namco went through the trouble to make this game readable for dyslexic people or something, and that's good for them. I know quite a few dyslexic people, and this I'm sure would definitely help them read better. But yeah, for me, with good eyesight and good reading, I don't really need it. Usually I have text on 0 because I can just blast through it all because I already know the story and all the dialogue. But for the sake of this Let's Play, I'm putting it on 1. And I think that's it. Check out my cache and whatnot. Now then, what's next? Hole in the wall, shaped like Colette. You can get a title for that later in the story, but I don't bother with it. Talk to my boy Genus. We're gonna learn a little bit more about him in a second. Talk to Colette and learn more about her too. Yeah, she's well, Colette's a rare breed. Genus being a goody two-shoes. Well, let's talk about the affection system. Throughout the game, there are various actions or decisions that you can make concerning the characters. and depending on what you do or what you don't do, you can make the characters like you more or hate you. And I'm gonna be an asshole with Lloyd, because I'm an asshole. So why not? I like pissing Gina's off. He's a terrible friend. They're both pretty bad friends to each other. Like, throughout this arc, in general, they do nothing but get each other in trouble. Like, it's bad. It's real bad. Lloyd's about to get his friends in trouble right now. So, we can see where that's gonna go. I mean, I'm not gonna say that it would have been any better had he not have gotten them in trouble, but the fact of the matter is that he got them in trouble. So, man. Colette is weird. I wonder if that Dwarven vow applies to paraplegic people. I don't know. Well. The racist child prodigy, Genus is a young boy with, well, spoiler alert, amazing levels of intuition and intelligence. As he experiences the world, he comes to terms with its dangers and apparent levels of discrimination. In this, he comes to actually dislike humans. Genus is one of the few characters with a very interesting level of development involved. Spoilers aside, he becomes torn between his human friends and his kindred, and he develops quite a surreal view of the world. All this while still being a child, so he's prone to many childish feelings and actions. Genus is your token spellcaster. All he has are spells, and boy howdy is he good at them. He is essentially a staple for combos or crowd control. Simply put, the best support character you can have with you. Instead of ruining combos, he helps prolong them, chipping in extra damage as you go. His water spells can also be cast surprisingly fast. Now, Genus is a spellcaster, so with all the pros, he has all the cons, which include terrible excuses for melee attacks, low HP, laughable defense, and he gets raped if he battles alone. Comes with the territory, I suppose. Notwithstanding the obvious reason of having prison stars in your arsenal, Genus is simply better at crowd control as a tech type. Strike type skills provide many good moves, but a good portion of them relies on keeping your opponent still, because if they move, the attack will miss. Alice is a boss move, so is Prism Sword, but that's the biggest thing about Strike type. I've never noticed any major difference in damage output between Strike and Tech type. Genus just gets more hits, better accuracy, and better crowd control as a Tech type. Also Prism Stars. The Damsel. Colette is Sylvain's chosen of regeneration. Understanding her grave task, she still resolves herself to stay happy and energetic, thinking about others before herself, a trait she trained herself to have, what with the chosen's fate and all. Aside from that, she is notoriously clumsy and apologetic. I don't really like Colette. Aside from the fact that she barely develops as a character, the preferred method of selflessness is blatant white lies, which in the story only causes more problems than it solves. There are too many bumps in the road that could have been avoided if Colette was more honest. And I'll be honest, Colette isn't that good of a fighter. She is useful for a few things. For one, she's a mid-range fighter, meaning that she can attack safely from a distance without worrying about behind attacks or projectiles. She's the only character capable of stealing items, which has its uses every now and then. And with her angelic spells, she makes for a decent support character as well. She's also surprisingly strong. But that's pretty much it. Due to her speed and awkward nature of her attacks, she cannot combo well. Plus she's slow. Not too good at evasion. Her good points include that she isn't very valuable. Aside from stealing items, there isn't anything Colette can do that other characters can't do faster and or better unless you're aiming for a goal outside of raw battle output. Chances are, unless she's mandatory due to the releasing seals or lack of other party members, she's not going to be in your main party. Strike type Colette sucks. To me that is. For what she's worth, Pow Hammer, Hammer Ring, and Splatter's Cross are awesome attacks, by themselves and for support. Green Cyclone is also good for combo support. Any combo ability that she has is random or non-existent as a strike type. Also, Starter's Rain is awesome on large opponents. In fact, Tech type Colette can essentially destroy large or flying opponents on her own. Oh yeah, skits. Forgot this game had skits. I used to love reading them back then, but nowadays it doesn't have the power it pulls. Because, well, you know why. Because once Tales of Symphonia hit the US and they actually started voicing skits, it just wasn't the same. It would never be the same. So now I look back on Tales of the Abyss and Tales of Symphonia, and it's like, why did these skits not have voiceovers? And it becomes really hard to sit through. You know, it's like, you know all about it. If you're a Tales fan, you know all about it. If you're an American Tales fan, you know all about it. It's bad. I love this music. I mean, Symphonia's music in general isn't anything too special, but everything fits, and there isn't a bad song, which is saying a lot for a game that has a 4-disc OST. The music's really good, and I'll talk about it anytime. There are a few songs that I really like put on my MP3 player, just to listen to it for the fuck of it, There are a few songs like that. This is probably one of them. It is really awesome. Other Tales games actually has better music though. Especially Graces and Vesperia. Great music. Well, that's Colette's father, I guess. He can heal you anytime in this arc, from this scene on. So it's really useful, so you don't have to worry about, well, you never will have to worry about sleeping at an inn. So you can just get healed for free. Memory circles. Yep, save your game. That's pretty self-explanatory, right? I know. Well, I might as well show you one thing. That you can have up to 127 save files. Which I thought was a weird number. But, whatever. Let's shop first. Shopping! I got $1 million. Might as well throw it down on somebody. Put his kids through college. Shopping. Well, yeah. You can shop for basic items. You know, your healing items, your scanning items, and weapons, and food, and... Yep, you got your wooden blade, chakra, nova, all these other stuff, and then your food. I like cooking in this game. Specifically in this game, because it's easy. Well, the items are cheap. Very cheap. Comparatively to the normal healing items. So just get a couple of these, get a couple of that. I'm gonna buy some orange gels because TP runs a little fast. I think that's good. I don't know, I might regret this in the near future. Well, it's time to talk about the meat of Tales of Symphonia. The battle system. Don't you just love it? Well, the game, this is pretty much the tutorial battle. The game is pretty much going to tell you how to fight. Kinda. Which is nice because it didn't completely hold your hand like other Tales games did. You just get in there and you kick some ass. Since I'm using the combo system, my main goal is to get a high number of hits. Which is actually hard at this point in the game because Demon Fang and later on Sonic Thrust are pretty slow and it's not very consistent when comboing into one another, so yeah, it's not that good. You know, until he learns some other moves, it gets better. Genus and Colette are good for support, as always. But it's not always too smart to rely on them. Oh yeah, the combo EXP system. A few of you may or may not know, but I don't think I explained this. But using the combo EXP system, it sets the EXP at 1, and it increases the bonus EXP you earn proportional to how many hits you land on an opponent. So, long story short, too long didn't read version, the more hits you get, the more EXP you get. It's actually really fun. And very, 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 very challenging. But yeah, until you get certain moves, it gets really hard. So you're gonna see me grind out some EXP very soon. I'm not gonna like it though. I'll talk about that later. Jump this guy. And in battle stats, you got your EXP, which I already explained, your bonus, which I already explained, your max hits, which is self-explanatory, the gold you get, the time it took for you to complete the fight, and the grade. Grade, well, it increases and decreases depending on things you do. Like, get a good combo, it fills up. You know, you don't use items, it fills up. If you use items, it actually goes down. If you take damage or die, it goes down. It's just so many factors. But yeah, that's pretty much the gist of it. Skits. I already talked about this, but man, it's disappointing. It's hard to sit through these skits, you know. I might not display all of them through this Let's Play. I might show some of them, I might skip through some of them. So I'm gonna tell you right now, these skits are gonna be really, really inconsistent with me. You know, sometimes I like to just sit through them, but I'm not gonna lie, it's hard. You know, once you get a taste of voice skits, you just can't go back to the unvoiced skits. You know, it's just like going back in time. But I guess this game's classic for a reason. Frank's a bitch. I don't like him. I mean, seriously, his mother is at the Martell Temple, facing down the neck of bad guys who are willing to kill any and everybody in their way. And Frank is sitting there at home, drinking tea. What a bitch. Makes you wonder sometimes, you know. You have an old lady, your mother no less, somewhere in the midst of danger, and you're at home enjoying yourself. You won't even go outside the house to see what's going on. You sit there and you heal people when they need you. You're a bitch. I'm taking your man card, Frank. You're not getting it back. Oh, time to grind out some EXP, not levels. I don't really like grinding. I don't like grinding in general when it comes to RPGs. You know, I know some RPGs, especially namely the Final Fantasy series, it promotes grinding, but it's not fun. It's not fun. I don't like it because you're just repeatedly going into battles, fighting for the sole purpose of gaining EXP, and it's absolutely boring. You know, and that's just my personal opinion. That's why I can never get into Final Fantasy. You know, I've gotten into a few games thinking it was going to offer something unique or fun, and it didn't. So I just end up getting steamrolled because I didn't grind. You know, I do fights normally, and then I end up getting my ass handed to me, and that's my Final Fantasy 13 experience in a nutshell. And then I actually realized that, yeah, Final Fantasy games revolve a lot and actually relies a lot on grinding, which I don't think is very fun at all. I don't like being forced to grind out my levels. You know, even if the battle system is good, it's supposed to be fun to fight. It shouldn't be a duty. Like, it should never be a duty. If you press start right here, you can see some other stats and whatnot. Just letting you know that right now. It's terrible though. I hate grinding. It's so boring. But you know, when it has to be done, it has to be done. I won't like it. Good note about the enemies on the map. They're all sex nuts and retard strong. They're always gonna like rush at you from nowhere, demanding pussy or something. And well, sometimes you just can't help but give it to them.
Is everyone all right?
They're some mean motherfuckers. Well, yeah, I already mentioned, you know, that if you get beaten up, you can go to Frank the bitch. That's his name from now on, Frank the bitch, and you can get free healing anytime you want. So I guess as far as grinding goes, it's really lenient here because you're not spending any extra cash. And the main thing about grinding, what will actually get me interested in grinding is the reward value. You know, I want a reward. Excuse me. I want a reward outside of just money and EXP. You know, something has to make it fun. Something has to make it interesting to keep it going. You know, I will talk about this later on, but again, it's fucking you know, to sit there and just grind out levels. You know, I didn't mind Final Fantasy 13's battle system, but the fact that I have to repeatedly grind out levels was just ridiculous. Anyway, first dungeon of the game, Martell Temple. It's here. It's here. You know, this is like your introductory dungeon, like most other RPGs would do for you. The puzzle's really easy. The monsters aren't all that bad, and you actually get a key item that you'll be using for the rest of the game, which is actually pretty nice. You actually, there's actually a side event near the end of the game, which you actually can come back here for something. It's really just a scene. You don't really get a valuable item. It's just something for your collector's book. And something else I don't like is when you do shit and get an item for the sole purpose of it being in your collector's book. It doesn't do anything for you. Oh yeah, I may or may not be doing that. So yeah. In the manga, this guy was already dead. How about that? They just showed up and the man was all beaten up and shit and dead. He wasn't even moving. They didn't even find him like this. The manga is brutal. You should see Lloyd behead a motherfucker. Well, it's a shame the past was just 2 days left until retirement. Oh well. So good he's gone. Double face palm. Double face palm. Well, Colette's gonna be a hero. Heroine. On heroin. With no battle prowess, she's just gonna walk up in there and go, hi, can you, like, move? I have to receive the oracle. But yeah. Colette's kind of stupid too in terms of common sense. I'm gonna be an asshole. Yeah. If you wanna go ahead and die, Colette, I'll let you. Did I hurt your feelings? Problem? Sorry, I don't like Colette. She deserves it. She should be thankful that she's not getting backhanded every 5 seconds. Just to keep her in place.
Where is the Chosen?
Run, Colette.
Lord Boda, there she is. Chosen One, your life is mine.
I won't let you Desians get away with anything!
Desians?
What's so funny?
Well then, die at the hands of the Desians you so hate. Get them.
Get there.
Let's go!
One interesting thing to note about the increased difficulty is not only do they have more HP, more TP, and stronger hits, well, their AI is a little bit different as well. For instance, on normal, I believe a total of 2 enemies will actually be moving no matter how many enemies are fully on the field, which is really cool. But in harder difficulties, more people will move around and come after you, making it harder and relying more on crowd control. So yeah. Well, this is our first boss fight. I think Vidar or something like that. Vida? Whatever. Well, here he is. Check out his stats. 6,000 HP. I guess it's a lot considering the amount of damage I'm doing. Well, his strategy is easy. He's gonna attack, you know, block or backdash and just go in, whoop his ass. In the manga, the guy who's about to show up just kills this guy flat out. You know, they get their asses kicked in the manga. Well, here's our Batman.
Who are you?
Yes, who are you, mysterious badass person? Well, he's actually pretty good. I will give you a full introduction later. But his AI is very helpful. He will heal any and everybody with less than half HP. And when he goes in, he just, you know, whoops some ass, which is awesome. Gotta work on a good combo on this guy. But yeah, let him do his thing. Jesus got Shoryuken. I don't know why Kraus isn't healing people. Someone's gonna die. Jesus' AI is kind of stupid. Like, it's really stupid. Because you're gonna stand there and get his ass scooped. Like that. And this happens a lot in the game. Especially with spellcasters, they'll actually run up for some reason and then start casting spells, which is really stupid. Although I would give it credit, the AI in Symphonia is a lot better than the AI in Star Ocean till the end of time, which is another game I'm playing, but I'm not recording because, well, No, I'm not going to do a commentary if I do. Plus, I'm not starting the game from start because it's annoying and the cutscenes are annoying. But whatever, this AI Star Wars sucks. You will watch a person run into an attack while the attack is active, and then you'll get your ass kicked, and then, yeah, it happens a lot, and it's kind of stupid. Look, 13 hits. People leveled up. It's gonna be a long playthrough till I get a couple of good moves. Boda mad at Cross's swagger.
Amazing. This guy's incredibly strong.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Lloyd being a hater. Asshole
Is
Lloyd.
everyone all right? No one seems to be hurt.
Is that an X-Sphere?
How can I ever thank you for saving the Chosen?
I see. So this girl is the next Chosen.
That's right. I have to go accept the Oracle.
It's funny that she forgot.
Grandmother, I'm going to undergo the trial.
That's what the voice actress made it seem.
What trial?
The monsters, I assume. An evil presence radiates from inside this chapel.
Yes, that is correct. The Chosen is to receive judgment from heaven. But the priests that were to accompany her fell at the hands of the Desians.
Enthusiasm
I'll take on the job
installed.
of protecting Colette.
Lloyd?
Yeah, Lloyd
I
gets some
would be
ADHD going
uneasy
on.
with just you.
Your name is Lloyd?
Yeah, but who are you to ask for my name?
Little punk.
I am Kratos, a mercenary. As long as you can pay me, I'll accept the job of guarding the Chosen.
Kraus was like, is he being a
Circumstances,
hater?
I have little choice. Please be of service.
It's a deal, then.
Wait, I'm going too.
Lloyd, you'll only get in the way. Be a good boy and wait here.
Asshole install!
What did you say?
Did I not make myself clear? You're a burden. Go home.
Nigga's about to fight.
Mr. Kratos,
Or not.
would it be okay to take Lloyd along too?
But
Please. I get nervous when Lloyd's not around.
do as you wish.
Let's go, Genus.
What? I'm going too?
Look at Lloyd getting his friends in trouble some more. He's terrible.
This isn't a field trip, you know.
Thanks, Colette.
It's the truth.
Run, Genus, run. They're coming after you, Genus, run. Run, young nigga, run. Kraus is the Batman of the game, which means that mysterious muffle who keeps to himself, knows a lot but talks a little, and is in general a walking badass factor. He comes in the story as but a simple mercenary being paid to protect what is known to be the savior of the world. Throughout the story, Kraus develops slowly, but the interesting part about the development behind a mysterious character isn't how much that character develops, since that character is almost 100% backstory, but how the events involving that character unfolds more information about them. That said, Kratos is basically one of 3 characters in this game like that. Kratos is a jack of all trades, and a master of none. He heals, he supports, he casts spells. Most people will just use him for strict melee, or as a sub-healer when Rain is not present. His basic attacks provide decent crowd control, so Kratos can manage well on his own. Plus, once he learns Light Spear and or advanced iterations of it, Hellfire and etc., his crowd control increases. Kratos doesn't really have any glaring weaknesses, except for the obligatory flaw that a jack of all trades is a master of none. The only reason I prefer Kratos as a strike type is for diversity. His replacement I prefer as a tech type. This is the only character I really don't care for types. Here he learns Fierce Demon Fang, the only strike type attack I overtly prefer over the other tech type. And he learns Light Spear Cannon, which is another good attack. Aside from that, Supersonic Thrust sucks, and that's the only specific attack differentiations for Kratos and his replacement, so it doesn't pull that much difference. This dungeon's gonna be a little hard. I mean, don't get me wrong, the puzzles are easy, and the enemies aren't that bad, but when you're playing on a higher difficulty, it'll get a little challenging. Plus, since I don't like grinding, I'm not gonna go back and just like fight annoying little piss ants until I level up a few times. So, I actually prefer the challenge, so I'm gonna get in there, get this training manual, which I'm never gonna read, because I know everything about it. Why not?
Let's get this over with.
Ow. Ow, ow. Hey, Kratos, what are you doing? Heal a nigga. Damn. Man. Expect me to get my ass kicked a lot in this dungeon, man. Because it's not even right. But hey, at least I'm not playing on multiplayer. Multiplayer in this game is atrocious. If there was any flaw in this game that could actually bring it down in score, it's the fact that it has multiplayer. But it's not that, it's the fact that the multiplayer sucks total ass. For one simple reason. The camera follows player 1. See, Namco kinda learned this lesson in the regard that in later Tales games, Tales of the Abyss, Vesperia, Graces, Iselia, the camera, when a game is set to multiplayer, the camera expands to show everybody, or at the very least the players involved, which made those which made those games in multiplayer a lot more fun. Cause I remember me and my brothers playing through Tales of the Abyss, like, fuck this, we're gonna play multiplayer, we're gonna use a little exploit by using a field of phonons to activate 2 attacks, sometimes 3 at the same time because we're badass like that. But yeah. Multiplayer in this game sucks. Trust me, anybody who's not the first player is gonna get their asses kicked a lot. Man, I'm glad I got the cash to afford so many life bottles, because I'm gonna need them.
It just wasn't your day.
Well, keep me track of how many I used there. Look at my grade, because everybody got hit and died. Bitches. I'll get the hang of it. We're gonna level up and learn some new stuff. Oh shit. Well, learn a new move. When you get a new move, it's instantly added to your arsenal. Fuck. As I was saying, when you learn a new move, it is instantly added to your arsenal, save for shortcuts. Man. Kratos, I can use the extra support. Never mind.
You picked the wrong guy to mess with.
That was annoying. But I gotta keep doing it. I'm gonna start somewhere down the line. I'm gonna regret putting this game on the minimum the minimum HP setting. Man, we're getting destroyed. We at least would have been able to take 2 or 3 more hits on max HP. But I guess it's no fun to the viewer unless I die a couple times, huh? I get a game over a couple times, which will probably happen. I don't know. I was actually doing this on Mania for quite some time. So, I don't know. Maybe my experience will save me. Maybe it won't. Jump that nigga.
Hope.
That's always funny. Ability Plus is awesome. It allows me to do 1 level 1 tech, and then level 1 tech. Very good for combo ability. I recommend it to anybody who plays Lloyd at all. He should be in like an exhibition match for some later Tales game. Lloyd's a monster when he's set up just right. Well, what better time than to talk about the actual puzzle of the game? It's not hard at all. What we actually end up doing is that we kill this guy, he turns into a block, and then the rest is pretty much self-explanatory. And that's pretty much the gist of it. You can get items, and you can get the item you need to get out of this dungeon. And whoops, Colette's gonna fall on something really hard one day. Like just standing over it, and it's gonna be funny. That's a fucking H scene right there. Like seriously, who trips standing flat on their feet? I mean, it's not like it's not like there was an earthquake or you were standing on ice or something. Your feet are flat on the ground, and then suddenly, I guess, a ghost just sweeps your feet, and next thing you know, you're on your face. Colette must have awesome dental insurance. It feels like I'm grinding. Luckily for Tales games, which, unless you're playing on higher difficulty, it doesn't really promote that much grinding. But some RPGs, including a few Tales games, can actually use some sort of system put in place to make grinding fun. It makes no sense that they just make the game, then it's like, hey, play this game and fight a lot, and no, you don't get anything special for it. You know, it's like Star Ocean 3's battle bonus gauge. You know, like, before I go on, let me say that Star Ocean 3 is a mixed bag. There are some good games, like Star Ocean 1, 2, and there are bad games like every Star Ocean game after the fact. Now, Star Ocean 3 in and of itself is a mixed bag. There are some things about the game that are awesome, some things about the game that are stupid. But Battle Bonus Gauge makes it fun. It makes it very fun. Because then you can get triple EXP, because they have the genius idea of reducing the EXP amount you get based on how you're in your party. So it's split in 3 ways, which is retarded, but then you get triple EXP, which means you get the whole amount, which makes it fun to grind. So yeah, they should learn a thing or two about that.
That's that.
It's also worth noting that on higher difficulties in this game, you will actually encounter enemies that will do some attacks that they won't normally do on any other difficulty, and that's always fun. I'll show off a couple of those later. And you may have noticed when I highlighted Carlos's text, you saw something in blue. That means he's about to learn something. You learn certain moves depending on the level you are, and that's, well, self-explanatory. You can't learn this move until you're a certain level. Then you'll learn the move entirely on your own if you're just fighting normally. However, some moves are a little more complicated. Some moves actually require you to use a previous iteration of that move, or a combination of 2 other moves 50 or more times. Which is why I imported tech usage, so I don't have to worry about just doing that crap. So like when you get some other characters in the game, I'm going to have to spend a lot of time, and I do mean a lot of time, trying to get them to learn their moves, because they'll be so behind. Especially with the HP system I'm working on. So yeah, that'll make it a little easier. I only regret that I wasn't able to import text. It really sucks that this game lacks a lot of free run. You know, free run would have made this game almost perfect. You know, the multiplayer would still kill it, but it'll still be fun. But yeah, like every other Tales game before, this being the first 3D Tales game made, they didn't incorporate free run because I guess they didn't think it would be necessary. But of course they learned their lesson. Then they made it in Tales of the Abyss, and then free run of that game was absolutely broken, so they boxed it down in Vesperia. It wasn't any different in Dawn of the New World, and they made it damn near useless in Graces. But you know, you don't need free run as a necessity. It's just something that makes the game a lot more fluid. It will make Symphonia more fluid because it made Abyss more fluid. And like the best thing about Abyss is that you didn't really know about free run unless you looked in the manual or something. and then you have to reach a certain level to get it. And then it's like, oh shit, I got this. So free run is awesome. Well, Skye ability is going to suffer until he learns Tiger Blade or Sword Ring. If memory serves me If memory serves me correctly, he should learn it at level 7 and level 8 respectively, for like Sword Ring and Tiger Blade. I'm positive he learns Sword Ring before Tiger Blade. I think the one after that is Tempest at level 11 or something. I'm not 100% sure. Then he learns Beast at I think level 13 or 14, and that thing is his first level 2 tech, which is useless for combos because it knocks enemies back. However, it is awesome on the small chance that it stuns people. I'm gonna get this other item in this other battle. Panacea bottles, which actually gotten much more expensive in later Tales games. Let's go up here, get a few bonus items. A lot of people forget to go here on their first playthrough. It's kind of obscure. One interesting thing about our good friend Lloyd, and that many other Tales protagonists have, is that through some input, they have an attack that hits twice. I've noticed that. You know, I don't think I paid attention to it in other Tales games, but from Symphonia on, including Abyss and Vesperia, Luke and Yuri both had attacks that hit twice. I think Yuri and Luke's was down in the attack button. Lloyd is just neutral. So, a little fun fact. I'm pretty sure it's simply a coincidence. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. I don't know. Get more money. Make an overseas bank account, so I don't have to pay taxes. It's the American way.
Don't let up.
Just to get some more EXP out of this. Ow. Ow. Someone blocked this time. Little bitch. You're not fooling me this time. Thanks, Genus. More hits is more EX per, more money! Well, not more money, but more EXP. Well, let's wrap this dungeon up. I have no more reason to come here. The Sorcerer's Ring. You're going to be using it for the rest of the game. So, simply put, on casual uses, you can use it to stun enemies and move past them. And there many dungeons actually take advantage of the Sorcerer's Ring. You'll be using it in a lot of dungeons, and I do mean a lot of dungeons. Not every dungeon, I don't think. But, yeah. So let's get out of here. We're done with this dungeon, and we're ready to get the fuck out. Well, yeah. Damn. Looks like we're just gonna be attacking people with our swords and stuff.
Let's get this over with.
Well, as you can see, a couple levels makes a huge difference, because now we're actually able to take a few hits without falling down and dying. And we all need TP, so we're gonna hit everything with our weapons. I know that sounds really immature, but that's essentially what we're doing. No magic here. Just bust up in there and just smack some bitches. I'm super grateful that I have so much money, because let me tell you, money is tight in this game. It is tight. I don't know why I did that. But yeah, money is a luxury in Silverrun and for most of Tetheala. You know, money stops being tight way later in the game. Cause you know, it's like no matter how much you fight, how much you enjoy the battle system, you'll be out of money by the next city after you buy your items and your weapons and your armor, pudding, pop, up.
You picked the wrong guy to mess with.
But that's the gist of it. So you got to spend. So you're gonna waste a lot of time jumping niggas in the street
One right after another.
just to buy a weapon. Leveling up in this system is hard, unless you're doing boss fights. Because, simply put, in normal fights, you're not going to get a lot of hits on some enemies. But with bosses, you're all focused on the one guy, maybe two. So you get to jump him, so your attacks combining, and, well, you're pretty much getting more hits because they're focusing on one person. And in most normal fights, they're, you know, it's all scattered about. Sometimes when it's just one enemy, they die too fast for their EXP value to be of any use. So that's one thing. You know, you can always just equip extremely weak weapons and just hit one guy with ones for like a 200 hit combo or something. I don't know. I've never gotten that high, but whatever. But yeah, it's gonna be really hard to level up until you get better combo ability. So when people learn better moves, better crowd control, or just moves that just does more hits, it'll get a lot smoother. And I do mean a lot smoother. But for now, I'm gonna suffer a little bit. It's a necessary evil. But yep, jump this nigga. Jump him. Take his wallet. Yeah.
Keep working on it, okay?
That's how we do it! Unvoiced skits. I like to imagine they're talking. That's sad. It's like they didn't even edit the lip sync. Like if you know a little bit of Japanese, you can actually tell what they're saying and how they're saying it. Because you can tell just by the way they're moving their lips. It's not saying "I told you to stop bringing that up."
Let's get started.
Oi. It's the word of the day when it comes to skits. So nice being able to survive against these guys now. Feels like I'm playing it on normal mode. Ow. Jerk.
You picked the wrong guy to mess with.
Enemies are fun. Enemies are definitely fun.
Take them down quickly.
I believe in this difficulty, I think a total of 3 enemies will come after you. Unless you hit something. Like, if you hit an enemy that's idle, they will start to come after you. And then, well, the chaos begins. And that's never fun. Unless you like getting sandwiched by a rock in a hard place. That doesn't even sound right. But that's the truth of it all. It's real. You don't want to get jumped. Nobody likes to get jumped.
Don't get too comfortable.
I believe in medium mode, everybody's active. Like all the enemies. They just come like all right after you. And from there, it's just a continuous rape scene until either you win or lose. But you never get out of that battle feeling good about yourself because you feel violated and touched inappropriately. You want to call Chris Hansen, get some of these guys arrested, make the streets cleaner. I'm gonna get a little bit more EXP because it's gonna make a huge difference later in this arc. Yeah. So I might as well do it here where the EXP is better. Ow. Ow. Where's my support, Colette? What'd you do? Did you like run back and trip on something? Jeez.
Don't let up. Don't overdo it.
This game is still awesome though. I remember my first time playing it, and it just opened my eyes about RPGs and how huge they are. You know, how vast and entertaining they can be. I just can't see how people don't like Japanese RPGs. They're so fun. You know, I mean, people like to lay on stereotypes and whatnot, and just downright hate the game because, I don't know, the protagonist uses a sword, he's a spellcaster, it's all the same with derp herp 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 derp derp derp, and you're not playing it for that. I mean, yeah, it's going to be in the game, but that's not what you're playing it for. You're playing it for the battle system, you're playing it for the dungeons, you're playing it for the story. I remember playing Grandia way back when I was a kid, and I was just amazed at how awesome the game was. And Grandia is really good. And I'm talking about Grandia 2 because I didn't play Grandia 1 until much later, and that's an awesome game as well. It has, in my opinion, the best turn-based battle system ever. Better than everything. Skies of Arcadia, Final Fantasy 24, it's good. Grandia tops it. Grandia 3 was a little bit disappointing, but the battle system was still awesome. And playing this game, it really opened my eyes about quality. You know, I go into other RPGs expecting to be blown away, and then it doesn't deliver very well, and I end up being really disappointed. This includes quite a few Final Fantasy games, including 10, 13.
Yes, that's the altar.
Don't remember anything else for Final Fantasy. Grandia 3.
That's right.
I was really hyped for Grandia 3 because 2 was amazing and 1 was amazing, but Square Enix always finds a way to fuck something up. You know, I went into Star Ocean 3 after playing Symphonia. I was disappointed. I already knew what to expect with 4, so I just laughed at it. But yep. Here he is.
What is...
An angel, I would assume.
Yeah, Lloyd. Idiot. It's an angel.
So, is that Colette's real father?
That's a very interesting story.
I am Remiel.
Hi, Remiel.
I am an angel of judgment.
That's so interesting.
I am here to guide Colette, daughter of the Mana lineage, on her journey to heaven as the 7th chosen.
Really? She's the 7th? Huh.
The time has come to awaken the goddess
Talk about
Martel,
Remiel, Colette's real
who
father.
sleeps at the center of the world.
You know, it's a funny thing about inbreeding, because it's actually kind of important in this game. You know, they don't directly mention it, but it's there. And it's extremely relevant to the story, especially later in the game. It's kind of sick. But that's besides the point. These are primitive times, set thousands of years in the past to Tales of Fantasia. And a little fun fact. You know, I mean, it's like if they were really interested about knowing who Colette's real father was, they could have put these niggas on Mori and made a paternity test about it. You know, not have any confusion or anything.
And hereby bestow the Tower
they should all go and
Salvation
celebrate and eat
upon
tacos.
Silverant.
I wonder why tacos aren't a recipe to make in the game. That'd be awesome. They have ramen. Why not tacos? And yeah, you can't skip the CG scenes. You can try all you want through any playthrough of the game. You can't skip it. And that's something that Star Ocean 3 actually did right. You know, if you didn't want to see some shit, you had every right and ability to skip right through it, even if it was your first time through the game.
So that's the Tower of Salvation.
Tacos are awesome.
Now the world will be saved.
Colette, the
Want some
chosen
tacos
of
now.
regeneration. Unlock
Probably
the
nachos.
seals
I'm
that guard
more of a
the
nacho
Tower of
fan.
Salvation, and climb its stairs to heaven in distant lands.
I humbly accept this task.
Very good. We of Crucius shall grant you the power of the angels with each seal you unlock. Once you are reborn as an angel, this eroded world shall be regenerated.
Thank you. I swear on my life I will regenerate the world.
First, head south to the Seal of Fire.
That's in the next arc.
Offer your prayers in that distant land.
Yes, Lord Remiel. Oh, wait! Please wait! I have a question I wish to ask of you. Are you really my
First, head to the Seal of Fire.
Damn.
Understood, my beloved daughter Colette.
He lays down the rules.
Father! So you really are my true father.
Drama this good should go on Steve Wilkos, so he can yell at Remiel and Colette about how terrible they are.
The next seal, my daughter.
Look at them going away. Deadbeat dad. You never gonna toss her some change or a necklace or something for your quote-unquote daughter? You're an asshole, Remiel. I don't like you. La, la. Yep. Yep. Rain doesn't care. Let's get out of here. Why couldn't we come with you? It's annoying. What? Oh, are we having tacos for dinner? Ah, that'd be awesome. The rumor was true. What rumor? That makes no sense. I mean, Frank got lucky. The woman had birth, he watched it. Are you saying that an angel like swooped down from heaven, turned on some Barry White and just got fresh with his wife? And he was okay with that? Then again, Frank's kind of a bitch, so whatever. Oh boy. Rain, rain, rain. She's a funny one. Like, she turns around and gets all mature and shit. Here we go. Lloyd getting his friend in trouble, going full circle. Close your eyes. Oh man, that's terrible. And Lloyd's about to get the business. Got Jap food in his stomach. Look at that. Rain's a terrible person too. Lloyd getting his friends in trouble. Yeah. Rain has like a fetish for artifacts. She's probably trying to find the perfect one to shove up her ass or something. I really hope she cleans it off first. But hey, different strokes. Let's get out of here. It's gonna be really hard from here on until we rejoin with Colette and Kratos. Yeah, they're out of our party now. Voiceless gets so boring. Running through long range mode. Yep, long range mode. You got these little posts that you can activate long range mode, get Noah to run around in it. Pretty much just expands the camera. It's really redundant. Makes you wonder why didn't they just have the camera like that in the first place. But whatever. Long range mode, you get to ride your thing, which Lloyd calls a dog. If he looks like one. Lloyd's logic is pretty sound when it comes to identifying Noah as the dog. Ah, meet the mayor. He's an asshole.
Trust the protection of the chosen to Kratos and Rain.
He's a coward, and he's old, so he complains a lot naturally.
Thank you so much for your help earlier.
Perhaps prostate cancer too.
Oh, you're back. Thank you for your assistance earlier. Please accept this small thanks.
Was it money? Come on, I protected your granddaughter in collector's book. Bitch.
Thank you.
Thanks, Phaedra.
Why not?
Say,
why not money?
were you talking about the world
You can pay
regeneration
Kratos.
journey just now?
Why not pay me? I like money.
Yes.
Fucking bitch.
Wow, I want to go too. I want to see Colette regenerate the world.
If Rain is going, I want to go too.
No, you'll get in the way.
What?
What?
Exactly.
The battles at the chapel were nothing compared to the journey that awaits us.
Genus has no parents, and Lloyd doesn't live in Iselia.
Kratos is
They
absolutely
have no
right.
jurisdiction over
Now
them.
then, we still
If they
have
wanted to
things
go with
discuss.
them, they could have just said,
What
we're
should
going
go
with you
on?
guys. Deal with it. Bender's great.
Please wait.
I know, they gotta do things diplomatically. Be bitches and moan about it.
I'm sorry.
It's not like it's your fault.
Oh yeah. I'm sorry.
Listen. Never mind.
Oh yeah! Happy birthday,
Oh
Colette!
yeah, it's Colette's birthday. Really unimportant though.
I baked you some cookies.
Well, I guess it's kind of
If I knew
important.
you'd be leaving
Her 16th
tomorrow-
birthday, day of prophecy, etc., etc. We should have threw a party. Had some
I would have made
tacos.
something a little more special, but
Oh well. That's just the way it
No,
rolls. I
no,
guess they don't
look
have
at-
birthday parties
Thank you very
in
much.
Iselia. They're too poverty.
So what about you, Lloyd? You promised to make her a necklace, right? Don't tell me you forgot.
He forgot.
It's
I
almost
wonder
time.
how long they
I'll
knew
give it
each
to
other
you
for Lloyd to
tomorrow
forget
before you
a
leave.
best friend's birthday.
swear.
That's terrible.
Really, I'm so happy.
Lloyd's terrible.
As soon as I find out when we're leaving, I'll go to your house to let you know.
Isn't it going to be dangerous?
I'm the chosen, remember? I'll be fine.
Right.
See you later then.
Walks through the door, uses the force to close it. Yep.
Liar.
If I start on it now, I'll finish it in time.
Oh, really? Well, whatever. By the way, you're going home now, right? Can I go part of the way with you?
Sure, but where are you going to go?
I'm going to see a friend.
Huh? I didn't know you had friends outside the village.
Genus has
Does
a
it matter?
girlfriend.
Anyway,
Kissy,
can you
kissy,
swing by my house
mama.
so I can get my stuff?
Getting busy in the forest. That's dirty. To Genus' house. Yeah. This rundown shack is Genus' crib. Mine isn't any better. No. Let me tell you about cooking. It's more interesting and it's faster. See, you have these recipes, right? These recipes will either heal your HP or TP or both in certain amounts. They can also heal statuses and buff you depending on the recipe. How you get recipes, you find the Wonder Chef who's hidden in just about every town. He teaches you a new recipe. He gives you one set of ingredients to make it, then he vanishes. Later in the game, you can also trigger certain actions to learn more stuff, and that's it. You buy the shit, you cook it at the end of each battle, or you don't cook it, and you can cook it. You can cook it outside of battle exactly once until you get in a battle, etc., etc. And that's how you cook. There. You are now a gourmet chef. Let's cash out on food. I want to get anything else. Well, don't need anything else. Yep. Genus' titles. Nothing's better than what I got now. Ultimate Kid. I don't know what that means. Quiche doesn't do anything for me, so I guess I'm still stuck with the sandwich. Don't fuck this up. Let's go. Yep. I've already introduced him in the long range mode, but let's introduce Lloyd's dog, Noish. He's a coward, and he's extremely old. That's pretty much all about him. Makes you wonder how he actually got to Tetiala with them, but that's a different story entirely. So, let's get through this. Guilty conscience Genus. Getting busy in the human ranch. Prayer has a girlfriend that he's porking on the side. Genus gets bitches like that. Real pimp macking. And all that good stuff. I think I saw him in a music video once. In a strip club. Stuffing gall down someone's panties. Let's go. There's our world map. As I failed to mention, it's pretty huge. Go to all these fancy places. We're gonna go here right now because we can't go any further. We're going to Lloyd's house and Iselia Forest. Well, let me reiterate here. The game is actually going to get a little harder because you don't have that many party members to fight with you. Because, you know, support's always important, and without support, you're going to get your ass kicked. There are actually parts in the game where you'll just be fighting alone. So, again, when I was getting out a little EXP in the Martel Temple, it was actually very important because of parts like this when I'm fighting alone. Or with Genus, I guess. So that will make this a little easier. And see how we have less enemies, less hits. We've got 1 EXP.
You're going down. Demon Fang. Get him.
Oops, sorry, Genus. You're a martyr to the cause. Still nothing. Damn it.
All right, let's go.
Oh, there we go. Damn it, Lloyd, stop fucking up sandwiches. How do you fuck up a sandwich? You take some meat, you take some lettuce, you put it between 2 slices of bread. And I guess you got some Miracle Whip on it or some mustard or some shit, and you just eat it. How do you fuck up a sandwich?
All right, let's go.
It's easy. At the simplest level, all you need is bread. Bread and air. There, you have a sandwich. Killing the killer rabbit.
Just as I expected. Let's go all Demon Fang.
Ooh, he's stunned. Ah shit. Don't get sandwiched between enemies, kids. It will kill you. I mean, try your hardest not to get sandwiched. Woo! Aha, bitches. Ow. Thank you. Low profile in.
Just as I expected.
Let's go. Genus is a terrible influence too. I think I already mentioned this. They're terrible friends to each other. They're always getting each other in trouble. I mean, Lloyd getting Genus a whooping is one thing, but what Genus does to Lloyd, how he fucks him over, is way more serious. Anyway, it's time to introduce our human ranch, which I already talked about. Which, until you realize what it's actually meant for, it's just a place where just people torture humans for no reason. I bet those blocks don't even have any real use. They're just pushing them around the place for like a little training regimen.
Stop slacking off, swine.
Yeah, stop pushing that block like we ordered you to. Genus's girlfriend. It's time to introduce him. How Genus always getting busy in the human ranch. He's cultivating humans inside that. If you know what I mean.
Marble.
Genius.
Look at that February,
Is
December
that
shit
your
right there.
friend?
Yeah, I'm Lloyd.
I am pleased to meet you.
That's fucking creepy.
Marble, did you see it? There was an oracle.
Yes, I did.
Making the small
I
talk.
saw the Tower of
Looking at each other
Salvation.
funny.
Now the Chosen's journey of regeneration.
When you're someone like
can
Ginny's, you can get
finally
you
begin.
get what you can take.
I hope it is successful this time.
The last Chosen failed, right?
Yes, I heard the Chosen was killed by Desians during the journey.
I wonder if Colette will be all right.
Let us pray to Martel. May she guide the Chosen on a safe journey.
Hey, Grams.
Her name's Marble.
Damn,
Marble.
he was
Isn't
fast
that
to
an
check him
X-View?
on that one.
Oh, is that
Hey, you
what
talk
this
to my
is
girl, you
called?
speak to her by name, nigga.
They placed it on me shortly after I came here.
Yeah, that's definitely an X-Sphere, but there's no key crest on it. An X-Sphere without a key crest is dangerous.
Key crests and X
What's a key
spheres
crest?
are very important
And
throughout the
how is
story.
it dangerous?
Very important.
Attaching an X-Sphere directly
So,
to
listen
your
up.
skin supposedly makes you sick. But ironically, it's useless unless you attach it directly onto the skin. So, in order to prevent it from making you sick, you carve a spell into a special ore and use that as a mount for the X-Sphere. That's the key crest.
You're very knowledgeable.
But it looks like Marble's X-Sphere doesn't have a mount at all.
Mount.
Doesn't look like it. If the charm was the only thing needed, I could carve one myself, but there's nothing I can do without the inhibitor ore that acts as the mount.
There has to be something you can do, Lloyd.
Look at
It's
Janice.
not
Why are
as
you trying
easy
to
as you
get
think.
him in trouble some
Key
more?
crests are dwarven technology.
Your dad's a dwarf. Please ask him for help, Lloyd.
Asshole Lloyd.
I don't know what he's gonna say about this.
Oh, come on. You're the one that brought up the key crest in the first place.
Just imparting some knowledge.
Okay. I'll ask
Genius is terrible.
Please don't trouble yourself.
Hey, old hag! What the hell you doing over there?
Busted.
Oh no, the Desians. Run away, you two. Hurry.
Asshole Lloyd.
But who knows what they may do to her.
Yeah. Interesting.
I know that,
What
but
will they
will
do to her?
If the Desians
Let's get a
find
front
out we're
row
here,
seat.
Just think about what they'll do to Marble and the people of the village.
That's right. You must go.
So she
I'm
must
sorry,
come.
Grams.
They're about to get it on.
What are you doing over
3
here?
on 1.
Who said you could slack off? Get back to work.
I'm sorry.
What's with that look, huh? Looks like someone's got an attitude problem.
Uh-oh.
No, of course not.
Shut up! You
Uh-oh.
two, take her to the back. We're gonna give her a little lesson on respect.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
This should be like a fucking Zone Sama scene right here. We all need to email him about that.
Oh, this doesn't look good. They're taking her to the
Oh,
back.
yeah. Taking her to the back.
What can we do?
There's gotta be something we can do. Let's find higher ground where we can see what's going on in there.
Lord, you pervert. Trying to catch some action of Genius Girl. These friends are terrible to each other on Silverrun. Friends like these, who needs enemies?
It looks like we can go up from here.
Terrible. Let's see what's going on. Let's get a good view at this. Sickos. Who hides an orange shell here? I don't know. Check out the technology on Silverrun. The whips, they stop in midair. Check that out. Oh yeah.
We've gotta save her.
But how?
You attack the Desians from here with magic.
They were putting the shit out of her. These guys are assholes. Just listen to it. They're just like beating the shit out of her.
Afterwards,
And they're like having like a nice good conversations, like thinking out a plan.
I'll act as the decoy.
Man, these guys are terrible.
But that'll put you in danger.
Don't worry.
Shut up.
I'll head down the cliff so they don't see my
Dude, don't you
face.
want your girlfriend
Then
to
I'll
be
run in
saved?
the opposite direction from the village.
Okay. You should
Yeah.
replenish your energy before we do this.
Stop to eat some
I've got
cookies
some
too.
leftover cookies from the ones
Woman's
I gave to
getting
Colette.
whipped. Here,
Have
have some cookies. And some popcorn with that too.
What the?
Are you all right, Marble?
Quickly, come this way!
Genus, Lloyd, thank you.
Gina's fucking shit up. Fucking up a well-laid plan.
What was that?
Uh-oh.
Little brat! Alright, let's go! Demon
Get
Fang!
used to fighting alone.
Demon Fang!
It's gonna happen a few times before you meet up with the gang.
Demon Fang!
When I say that, I mean party-wise. You do see them a little bit.
That was just warming up.
Bounce, nigga. Gina's a terrible friend.
Lloyd, they saw your face. I'm sorry, it's all my fault.
That's true.
Don't worry about it.
But
I took out the ones that saw my face, and the rest of them are still back up on the cliff. As long as we hurry up and get out of here, they'll never know.
oh, okay.
Just do my homework for me, okay?
Okay.
All right then. I'm gonna head on home. You should head back to the village.
Lloyd, thanks for helping Marble.
Hey, that's what friends are for, right?
Friends are not for fucking people over and getting them whipped 100 times. I guess our definition of friends differ greatly.
Analyze the data from the gate surveillance system.
Oh shit, they had cameras.
Yes, sir!
Caught on camera 5.
How did a mere human make that kind of
Gritty
jump?
getting some action. Took Genius to shit too. I'm gonna bounce like that.
Alright, let's go! Demon Fang! Demon Fang!
You know what I just noticed?
Demon Fang!
That sucks using the EXP system right now. Because I'm not gonna get shit for 1 EXP. Talk about hardcore grinding, huh? Fuck these guys. Dodge. Another glove. Dodge. Apple gel. Yep. Get 500 money. And why not?
Let's go all Demon Fang!
Ow. You know what? I could just skip these fights as long as I'm here alone, because I'm not really going to get anything right now. You know, the second time I'm alone, maybe, but this time, you know, due to lack of proper EXP gain, I can just skip every fight in the Iselia forest right now. I'm not really going to get anything.
The wrong guy to mess with.
Except some pretty nice items, I guess. Or whatever. Well, let's get this orange gel in this bag. So I remember that. Dodge. Or not.
Let's go all out!
I feel like being an asshole. Uh-oh. Ouch.
Demon Fang!
Just as I expected.
And let's get the fuck out of here. How'd he get here? What, did he swim across? Jeez. Jeez, Noish. Why you gotta be so thick like that? Dodge. Oh, this is Lloyd's home. Looks better than Genus's. That's his mom. Yep. A stone tablet birthed Lloyd. That's why he's so dumb. Introducing Dirk, Lloyd's dwarven father.
Say, is there any chance you could make me a key crest?
Why do you need a key crest all of a sudden?
Get ready for a heated
I met someone
conversation.
today who has an X-sphere without a key crest. An X-sphere without a key crest is bad for you, right?
This conversation is so awesome. It reveals a little more about
Once
Lloyd
you've
and how he
attached an
goes
X-sphere
insane
without a key
with
crest to your
design
body.
genocide.
Nah, not at all. But even removing an X-sphere that lacks a key crest is dangerous. So, the only thing to do is make an accessory out of inhibitor ore and carve the charm into that, making it into the key crest instead.
Huh. And then it'll be okay, huh? Then could you make me a bracelet as soon as possible?
Just a minute. The X-sphere with no key crest that you're talking about. Who has it?
Huh? A traveler? A traveling mercenary.
Yeah, traveling
Baloney.
mercenary.
X-spheres are basically only used by Desians. If he took one from a Desian, it should already have a key crest on it.
Well...
Dwarven vow number 11. Lying is the first step to the path
I like how
of
Dirk
victory.
poses during a
Tell me the
serious
truth.
conversation.
Why do you need a key crest?
I met someone at the ranch today.
You went to the ranch?
I'm sorry. A bunch of stuff happened and...
You didn't let the Desian see your X-sphere, did you?
No, don't worry, I made sure. But why? The mercenary that came to the village today wore his right out in the open.
Your X-sphere is special.
Special? Is it different from the ones the Desians have equipped?
That X-sphere is your mother's keepsake. The Desians killed your mother in order to take it from her.
They did?
I told you about how I found you at the cliff near the ranch, right? Your mother was still conscious at that time, so she explained everything. There's no doubt about it.
Why didn't you ever tell me?
If I had, you'd have run out and tried to take revenge on the Desians. The Tower of Salvation appeared today. Just leave the rest to Colette. That'll take care of the Desians too.
But still...
Don't get involved with the Desians. Your mother protected you and that X-sphere with her life. Don't go throwing either away.
So will you make me the key crest?
What? Have you been listening at all?
Yeah, I heard you. But you can't expect me not to do anything now that I know. You don't have to hit me!
Or try. Oh wow. Makes you real glad that Facebook doesn't exist on this planet.
You heard that just now?
I'm sorry. Because of me, you...
Yeah, it's your fault, Genius.
It's okay. It's not your fault.
It actually is.
Lloyd, you should go speak to Colette.
She has more lies to feed you.
We'll wait here.
Okay.
Lloyd, let's go up to the terrace.
So she can secretly
Just
tell
a
you
minute.
lies.
Okay, I'll be waiting on the bench.
Well, let me introduce some private actions. Times like this throughout the game, you can talk to people, increase relationship status with this. And well, that's pretty much it. You can increase relationships and affection and whatnot. It's... Yep. Affection is a little important later in the game, but only later in the game. It just builds up to that one point.
I'm sorry for not finishing your birthday present in time.
What
It's
sucks?
okay.
I
Don't
don't
worry
like
about
her.
that.
She lies a lot. Like, way too much. There's so much
This
shit
sort
in
of
this
thing
game.
is special
So much
because you get
shit
it on your
in this
birthday,
game
you know?
that could be easily
Well
avoided
then, will you
if
just
Colette
wish me
was
happy
just more
birthday?
honest.
Of course. Happy
Little
birthday.
fucking person.
Thanks. I'm glad I was able to live to this day.
Disrespectable female.
What are you talking about? You're going to keep on living and regenerate the world.
Yeah.
So, about tomorrow. I can't come along with you, can I?
Well, it's just that the Desians will be after us, and it's gonna be a dangerous journey.
Desians. Up till now, I always thought my mom died in an accident.
Hey, drug overdose or car crash.
But she was murdered by Desians. Now that I know the truth, there's no way that I could keep living in a village that has a treaty with them.
I understand. We're leaving tomorrow at noon.
Little fucking liar.
So would you come to the village around then?
Okay, you got it. Now I'll be able to see you become an angel with my
Why
own
the fuck
eyes.
would she lie to him like that? Just build his hopes up just to knock him down. She couldn't just tell the truth and just be like, bye, you're not coming with. Stay away. Restraining order.
Yeah. So
Got
Lord
some mace in my
Remy really
purse.
is my father. I'm the child of an angel.
Does it matter? Regardless of who your real father is, you're still you. Nothing's changed. You just have two fathers. Just think of yourself as
she
being
has
lucky
two
for
dads.
having more than most people do.
Frank isn't with a woman
I
either.
suppose you're right.
Regeneration.
Two
Kind
dads.
of exciting.
Like Shadow the Hedgehog.
Yeah. Releasing the seals, becoming an angel.
Then finally.
Finally?
Nothing.
Yeah, that's true in a way.
If
Finally,
we go to the
nothing.
Seal of Fire, I'll get to see my father again. I'm going to do my best.
Yeah, me too.
Are you ready to go?
Yes, I'm coming.
Just put him up there and see if
See you
we can
later,
just
Lloyd.
feed him her lies. Lloyd's so trusting. He's too trusting.
Yeah. See you tomorrow.
Yeah. Goodbye.
All right. Time to make that present.
Stupid Lloyd. Oh, in Lloyd's room. Save point. Leaving Dirk's house. Talk to Dirk. Dirk it up a little bit. Dirk.
Dad, about yesterday, I just...
Here. That's the key crest you wanted. You can use it however you like. Just remember, I did try to stop you.
Dad, thanks.
Dwarven vow number 2. Never abandon someone in need. I'm just going along with the teachings.
Dad, I'm going on a journey. I'm going to help Colette regenerate the world so that I can avenge my mom.
Too bad it doesn't turn out like that.
I figured you were going to say that. Take this with you. I've put together some things you'll need for your trip.
Yay.
So you're forgiving me?
Yeah, but remember, this is your home. You're still my son, regardless of blood. Come back here anytime you're tired.
I will. Wish me luck.
Lloyd, don't ever forget Dwarven vow number 7.
Goodness and love will always win, right? Man, that's such a cheesy line for anyone to be saying these days. Don't worry, I won't forget it. Let's go, Noish. It's time to regenerate the world. Huh? What are you doing here?
Lloyd, you're still here?
Genus! Good timing. I got my dad to make Marble's key crest.
Colette's line coming full circle
Great and
now.
all. What about seeing Colette off?
Oh yeah, about that. I've decided to join her.
Are you stupid or something?
Or
Colette
something.
and the others left a long time ago.
What?
I came looking for you because you never showed up.
You've got to be kidding me.
Lloyd, go to the village, now.
Yeah, come on, come on!
You know, Realistically, things would have turned out a lot worse if she had actually told the truth. You'll see what I mean in a minute. Check out that lip sync. Well, here we are. Colette's lying tendencies in action. She wrote a letter and everything.
Dear Lloyd, by the time you read this, I will have already left on my journey. I'm sorry for lying to you. The world regeneration journey is full of peril. Many Chosens have failed. I care about you too deeply to let you get involved. I'm gonna do my best to stop the monsters and the Desians. So I want you to live a happy and peaceful life in the regenerated world. Thank you so much for your friendship and kindness all these years. I'm really lucky to have met you. Farewell, Colette.
Bitch. No, it doesn't. It's already dead. What's that? Oh, that's panic. Ah, that solved everything. Person in that house just had 2 days left until retirement. Oh well. Yep, remember those cameras? They're gonna come to bite square in the ass. Well, let's do this. It's a good time to practice avenging Lloyd's mom. We don't have to, but why not? Stop.
Let's get this over with.
Yeah, make your sandwiches right this time. Yep. Nigga, you can like give me like a 20 or something? We just saved your life. And give us gels. Like, yeah, we like really need that. You just slip me some cash next time, nigga. Make it worth saving your life. Saving again. Gonna get healed by Frank the bitch. Sitting down and drinking tea while the village is under peril. Man, Frank's terrible. Miserable worms. Hey, I resent that statement. You die for that. Yep. The village is burning down. People are dying. But you know what? I'm in the mood to have a sandwich.
Just wasn't your day.
Yeah. That so Lloyd strikes again. I think it's a good time to wrap this up.
Lloyd Irving, come forth!
Genius is a terrible friend. Look what this all cost.
To attack the village again? I've had enough of this!
What are you talking about? He speaks nonsense. Ignore him.
You speak nonsense.
Listen up, inferior beings. I am Forcestus.
Hi,
one
Forcestus.
of the 5 Desian Grand Cardinals.
That's so interesting.
I am a superior half-elf who rules over the farm where we cultivate, you pathetic humans.
That's so interesting.
Half-elf.
Lloyd, you, a human, have been found guilty for the crime of violating the non-aggression treaty.
Despite not being an Iselian resident.
I bring judgment upon you and this village.
You violated the treaty too. You tried to murder the Chosen.
Us? Kill the Chosen? I see now. They
Why is he gyrating like that?
Hey, are you saying you aren't the ones that attacked Colette?
I have no need to explain myself to the likes of you. The only thing that matters is that you, Lloyd Irving,
yes,
have been in contact with host body F-192
ah shit.
and attacked our
Host
guard.
body F. They sure was F in that host body, alright. And Genius had to watch.
I'm sorry.
We've prepared an appropriate opponent for your crime.
Look at the monster. Look at the monster.
What is that thing?
Now, receive your
You didn't recognize that collar? Come on. You know who that is.
Damn!
Boy, I'll help too.
Now it's our turn. Get some of that action.
Don't let up.
Yeah, this monster's actually quite easy. Scan it. 7,500. I guess that's a lot, considering I didn't go up too many levels. But yeah, it attacks once, maybe twice. You block the hits, get in there. And that's the fight. You heal whenever you need to. The challenge of this fight comes in Gina's running out of TP, so his dumbass runs up and actually tries to attack. But that's it. I need to learn Sword Ring, like, now. Like, right now. Like, watch this! Sword Ring! 'Cause I can't do anything for hits. Come on. Ow. Healing. Insane cell. Makes no sense. Ew, don't want to get hit by that. There you go. 12 hits. That's some good EXP right there. Come on. Ouch. Come on. Impact hammer. Hurting Genius. Blocking. Yada yada. Do your thing. Just die already. Down, boy.
Is everyone all right?
Sandwiches.
Lord Forcestus, just as you thought, that boy has an X-Sphere.
Yes, he has an X-Sphere.
It must be the one from the Angelus project that we've been searching for. Give it to me.
Yes, give it to him. Give it to him hard.
No! This is a memento
Throw it
of
at
my
him.
mom's.
Aim for the
Desians
face.
Murdered.
What are you talking about? Your mother was...
Your mother was a gravestone. How can we kill that?
Run away, Genus, Lloyd.
Oh, Oh shit, that's Marble.
What was that voice?
Yep.
It sounded like Marble.
It can't be.
It is.
Get away! Hurry! Genus, you were like a grandson to me.
And so much more.
Goodbye.
Oh yeah, Gina's gonna have to find a new girlfriend. Because his last one just blew up. Who can say that in their lifetime? My girlfriend blew up. She literally combusted. Must have been from awesomeness.
Lloyd, we will always come after you as long as you possess that X-Sphere.
Academy Award winning scene! Stack up the cheese.
What have you done? Look
Genus is a terrible friend. Because he had some girlfriend in the Human Ranch.
I'm sorry.
He did this. He killed many people in the village, got it burned down.
The Science marked you as their enemy.
Man.
As long as you are here,
I don't want Genus as a friend.
This village will never
He's terrible.
be at peace.
Lloyd would have been A-okay, going home, chilling, getting lied to by Colette, coming back and being pissed, and then chasing after her. But no, Genus had to fuck up a perfectly good story. You didn't save Marble. She exploded, didn't you see that?
There are no exceptions.
So it's
a terrible friend. Terrible. Genus is an asshole.
The people at the ranch are just going to rot there anyway.
Yes. Had you
This
not
man
done something
dares
so
to fucking
stupid,
get mad.
they'd have been the only ones that died.
He gets mad at this shit.
You
Because
humans are all the
people
same.
died. Their house got burned
That's enough,
down. The
Genus.
person he was trying to save
This
died,
was my
and they're
fault.
banishing the person responsible from the village.
I'll leave.
It's like it's not fair.
They're sure
He should be able to
to
stay in the
strict with a
village
child.
after getting half of them killed.
Do you realize how many people died here because of him?
I mean, come on. It's like, the mayor's an asshole, yes, that's definitely true. But he makes a point.
But it's Lloyd the Designs are after.
If you're the fucking mayor of a city,
From this village to
and
begin with. He's an outsider, raised by a dwarf.
somebody comes in and does something that gets your townspeople killed, you don't want that person in your city anymore. Like, what the fuck? Genus is stupid, but he's a child, so I guess he doesn't think about that stuff. So, without further ado, get out.
I'm sorry for causing you trouble.
That's the way to put it. Trouble.
If you feel that way, please catch up to the Chosen and protect her.
Fuck you, Phaedra.
If in doing so, the world
In the
is
Martell
seen,
Temple, you wasn't able to
surely
trust Lloyd protecting
everyone
Colette there, but
will
now
change
you
their
want him to
minds
go and
about you.
protect her now?
I'm sure Colette
Colette's
would want that as well.
Colette's family sucks. They're jerks.
Yes.
They're all jerks.
I will atone for
Fuck
what
this
I've
city.
done. I swear to protect Colette.
It's a bad town.
For the sake of those who have died because of me.
It was good to get it
I'll follow
purged.
you, Lloyd. It's my fault that you were banished.
That's true.
So I promise to stick by you always.
Say, Genus, why don't you use that X-Sphere? That's Marble's memento.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll explain to you on how to use the key crest later. After all, looks like it's going to be a long journey.
For Genus, Lloyd can just go
Yeah.
home. Because he doesn't live in Iselia. Oh! Salvation. Because I can't get healed by Frank the bitch anymore. Let's get out of here. Ah. It looks like we're finally done. Go, Drifting Swordsman. And well, that is it for Arc 1. I hope you enjoyed this. Come back for Part 2, the first Seal arc, and I shall see you punks later. Snoochies.